everybody, happy Monday. So if you saw my Manchester vlog a couple of weeks ago, you'll know that we've been in Manchester for a few nights and now we're about to head to Liverpool for a couple of nights as well. The next couple of days we have got Ghetto Golf booked, and we've also got tickets to see Beauty and the Beast at the Empire Theatre. So I just wanted to get this vlog started. We are about to head out of our Manchester Premier Inn and go and get our train to Liverpool. So I'll show you bits and pieces along the way. I'm not sure how much there'll be to film today, but I'll show you what I can, and I hope you enjoy it. Right, so we've made it to our Liverpool Premier Inn. Sorry about this awful spotlighting, but I just thought I'd give you a quick show around. It's another Premier Plus room. It's very much identical to the first one we had in Manchester. But yeah, I'll just show you a little bit. So when you first walk in, you've got your coat hooks. You've got your little vanity mirror, which does light up. You get your hairdryer, ironing board, some hanger space, extra pillows again, full length mirror. Nice big TV, plenty of room for cases and bags. You've got your desk space with your coffee machine again and your kettle and everything. Another nice big mirror, hello. And the same chair and footrest. And again, a nice big bed with the lamps either side and the exact same artwork as the Manchester one. Plenty of plug sockets. And again, all the lights can be controlled from the bed from both sides. So yeah, really nice room. The person who checked us in wasn't exactly the most friendly. Normally we would just say, and they'll tell you sort of where the lifts are, tell you what floor you're on. She just sort of gave us our card and told us what number we were on, and that was it. We felt a bit of a nuisance to her, but the room's nice, so that's all that matters really. We don't have anything planned for today until we go out and play Ghetto Golf later. We've booked a package that includes a meal and a couple of drinks, so that should be fun. Yeah, so we'll take you along for that, but until then we're just gonna relax in the room, I think. Okay, so we're one game of beer pong in. I'm a little bit worse for wear. I put too much gin in my cups, but I wanted to make sure I showed you my outfit. So this is another eBay bargain. It's like a Bardo top from New Look. The tag was still on. It was originally $22.99 and I got it for £5, so bargain. Black skinny jeans and my usual black shoes. I've got my usual Tree of Life necklace on and my Pandora and nomination bracelets. We are on our way to Ghetto Golf, and then we're going to have a few drinks in the centre of Liverpool. morning everybody, happy Tuesday. So I'm feeling a little bit worse for wear this morning, hence the appearance. If the clips from last night made it into the vlog, you'll probably understand why. Beer pong was mainly to blame, but we've just got a relaxed day today. We've had a bit of a lane, and then we're going to go and do a little bit of shopping. We have got a meal booked for later on today at Almost Famous. And then we've got tickets to see Beauty and the Beast at the Empire Theatre tonight. So I'm going to go to Primark, the Disney store, which I think is still open in Liverpool, and then grab a McDonald's to bring back here to have for dinner, and then just relax for a few hours until it's time to get ready to go out. So I'll show you little bits and pieces where I can, and then I'll see you later on tonight. Just to add as well, Ghetto Golf was brilliant, would 100% recommend. I know it's in a few cities around the country. Really good service, lot of variety of drinks, decent variety of food. The package we booked, I think, was £27 each, and we got food, 2 drinks each, and the round of golf, which I think was pretty good value because it did take about 45 minutes to an hour to go around the whole course. Drinks were nice, food was nice, definitely recommend. Good evening everybody. So I just thought I would show you my outfit for tonight. So we're going to the Empire Theatre to see Beauty and the Beast. We ended up not going to our meal that we had booked because it was too soon after we'd had dinner and we just weren't hungry, so we cancelled the reservation. So we're about to head out to go to the theatre. Tonight I have got on the same black jeans and black shoes, but I've got on this little sort of, it's like a wine red burgundy coloured cami top that was actually from Primark. I just got it today. It was £7. One of the tops that I brought with me that I bought off eBay didn't fit quite how I expected it to. I wasn't comfortable in it, so I thought I would just buy another one today that I would be more comfortable in. It has got adjustable straps, which I really like on this kind of top. Then you can have it where you feel comfortable. It's really lightweight material. It doesn't feel cheap, even though obviously being from Primark it is really affordable. The fabric itself doesn't feel cheap. Really comfortable. Yeah, very happy with the new purchase. So I'm really excited to see Beauty and the Beast. I know there probably hasn't been a lot of footage from Liverpool, and tonight is our last night. So I think what I might do is do a little haul once we get home of everything that I've bought on the trip. Just to add on to the end of this video, because I have been to Primark in Manchester and Liverpool, and then we went to the Disney store today as well and got a little something for the puppy from there, so I'll show you that as well. But yeah, we're about to head out. I'll show you a little bit of the theatre if I can. Obviously won't be able to show you any of the actual show, but yeah, very excited. If I don't see you later on tonight, I'll see you tomorrow. Change. This is one I got from Primark today. It's absolutely freezing outside, so I needed something a bit warmer than that little cami that I had on. If you can't tell by the state of my face, Beauty and the Beast was absolutely amazing. I was a complete emotional wreck from roughly around the ballroom scene. Actors were brilliant, music was brilliant. I think I cried more at that than I did at the animation or the live action film. Definitely go and see it if you get the chance, would 100% recommend. Absolutely brilliant. But we're off out now for a few drinks, but I just thought I would show you my change of outfit. Hello everyone, so it's a couple of weeks later now and As I was editing the footage from Liverpool, I realised that I never actually ended the vlog. I also realised that I was right and I don't have that much footage from Liverpool, so I thought I would do like I suggested I would and just do a little bit of a haul of some of the souvenirs that we got and some of the things I bought in Primark. If you're not interested in that, feel free to skip it, but I think a few of you might be interested in some Primark bargains. So I'm going to start with the souvenirs that we got. Some of these were free and some of them we did have to pay extra for, but I love a souvenir. Everywhere we go I try to at least bring one thing back that is a memento and a reminder of that trip. So I'll start with this. When we booked for the Old Trafford Stadium tour, there was the option to add on the souvenir guidebook as well. I think it was only an extra £5 to add it on, and it is actually a really interesting book. So it shows you a lot of the sort of artifacts and a lot of the collections that there is in the museum at Old Trafford. And what I thought was really good as well is that on a lot of them it tells you where you can find them in the museum, so that is a really good guide to have if you're going to be spending quite a bit of time in there and going around. And for £5 it's not really that much extra on the cost. When we arrived for our tour, you got given one of these lanyards for free to put your ticket in. So you can see on there it does have the museum and tour on there, and of course some of the players, and then you pop your ticket in the little plastic wallet. It does confirm the date and time of your tour, so that's a really good souvenir as well because it's got the date on there that you did it. Another thing that we got for free with the tour was these certificates. So you don't have to get these and they are just like a silly souvenir, but we really like them. So you get one each and you put your name in, and then it prints off this souvenir certificate just saying that you took part in the tour on that date. Obviously it comes with this really good Man United design, and it does have this list of honours on there as well. It's in this really nice sort of sturdy cardboard folder, and we got one of those each. They were completely free, included with the tour. Along a similar sort of line, in a very similar folder, at the end of the tour, when you're in the press room, you do get the option to have a photo taken behind the desk. You're not obligated to buy it. You can either not have it took at all, or you can have it took and then decide you don't want it. But it was only, I think it was £8 to get this photo, so we got ours developed, and it also comes with the date again on there as well, and again in one of these folders, which I just think is a really nice keepsake. The next day, obviously, we went to the actual Man United match, and of course, everywhere we go, I want a programme if there's something like that available. So at the match, we decided to take the special offer where you get the programme for the match and the magazine for a discounted price of £10 instead of buying them separately. So we got those. I haven't actually even opened this yet, so I've still got that to look through. There is a poster included with that as well. So that's all the sort of Man United related ones. Then, as you know, we went to see Jimmy Carr and Beauty and the Beast. Now, I love a programme. Any show, any comedian, any concert that we go to, if there's a programme, I get the programme. So from Jimmy Carr, this was it. This is a really good size one. I think this was £10, which for the size and the quality of it is actually a really good price. I think there is also a poster in here as well. Yeah, poster in the back there. And I thought this was a really good programme because it includes jokes from all of his other tours, and it tells you on the bottom which tour they were from. So I just thought that was a really nice little extra in there. And then from Beauty and the Beast, this one was only £5. Obviously it is a lot smaller, but it is such good quality. I love the sort of purple theme that they're going with for this show. They could have just sort of gone for the obvious and gone with the like rose red, but it's got obviously all the casting, all the details of the show, and yeah, another really great programme. It's got Liverpool Empire on there, so you've got that memento of where you went to see it at. So yeah, I think that's all of the souvenirs. So now we'll move on to my purchases. Nearly all of them are from Primark. There is one that's from the Disney store, which was in the sale, so I'll start with that one. We went to the Disney store in Liverpool, It was a little bit sad really, because it's one of the last ones that was left open, with them all being shut down all over the country. And even that one was closing a few days after we were there, so it was a little bit sad, but it was a bit disappointing. I thought there might have been some good reductions on stock, but there wasn't really a lot of variety of stock, and there wasn't much at all that was on sale. I suppose it'll just get redistributed, so they don't really need to reduce it, but we did manage to get one thing that was really well reduced, and that is this little puppy t-shirt. How cute is this, with the little Tony's Restaurant Lady and the Tramp on there. It's got little leg holes in there, and it's nice and stretchy. We got a small for our puppy. We got it for $4.79, and it was originally £12, so I think that was a really good bargain. He's not a fan of it. We've put it on him once and he tried to get out of it, but for $4.79 there's not much lost if he never wears it, and it is really cute. So now on to the Primark stuff. So this jumper that I'm wearing now, it's like a very, very thin jumper. It's great for that sort of transition from autumn into winter, and it's got a lot of stretch in it, and it's really soft. This was £7, so I was really pleased with that price. I mean, it's so comfy, and you can dress it up or dress it down. Another thing along the same lines that I got, which I think was £7 as well, which you will have seen on some of the Liverpool footage, I think, was this sort of snake skin almost print, long sleeved. It's a similar sort of fabric, where it's sort of like a thin jumper material, again really stretchy, but this one has more of like a roll neck. Again, could dress it up or dress it down for over winter. I also got this dress, which I actually wore the other night to go for a meal. It's not a high neck, but it's got sort of a mid neck on there. It has 3/4 sleeves. It's sort of between a mini and a midi. It comes to sort of almost at the knees, and again, lots of stretch in it, so it's really comfortable. I had far too much to eat at the meal, and I was really glad it had the stretch in it. It has this really pretty sort of floral design, but in like a cool blue and white. I think it's the sort of thing that I could quite happily wear in sort of a cool spring day, but I can also wear it with tights for winter. The other night I wore it with tights and some black boots. I think that was £10, which I don't normally like to go more than that in Primark. £10 sort of my limit, because I can remember back when everything in Primark was like 50p in a pound, so I do begrudge paying any more than a tenner really, but that does feel really good quality and it's really comfortable, so I didn't mind paying it for that. I did also get a pair of these sort of cheap copy Ugg boots, I guess you could say. They're really, really fluffy on the inside, really comfortable. They've got a nice thick sole on them, and I've worn them quite a few times now. They don't feel like they're falling off my feet, and you don't feel like your feet are tipping in, which I think you quite often do with this style of boot. These were, let me just check, these were £7. So I didn't think that was bad at all for these, and for Primark they do actually feel really good quality. I then also got this Mickey jumper. I ummed and ahed over this for a really long time. I kept going back to it. Obviously just in Mickey 1928 on there. It's not really a style I would normally go for. This neck isn't necessarily the most comfortable, and it does have it on the sleeves as well. I prefer like a sweater cuff rather than this sort of like stretchy, but the jumper itself is really soft, really comfortable. I have wore it and it washes well. This again I think was £10. I don't think I've still got my receipt, but I think it was £10, which is why I was a bit undecided on it, but I am glad I got it. I really like the red. I think that'll be nice for over Christmas, and I'm never really going to turn down a Disney jumper. I love a Disney jumper. The last piece of actual clothing really that I got was this cami, which you will have seen I wore when we went to see Beauty and the Beast. It's sort of like a burgundy red little cami vest top. The straps are adjustable, which I really like, and it's got a nice little V-neck on there, and it's got sort of like a floaty edge to the bottom of it. My fiance actually picked this one out. This wasn't my choice. I was really undecided about it, but I think it was only like £4. So I thought for £4, even if I didn't like it when it was on, it's not too bad, but I actually really loved it. It does need a little bit of a tuck under the arms, but other than that, the fit was really good. I did have to go up a size to what I would normally buy in like New Look or somewhere like that, but it's a really good fit, and the size doesn't really matter once you've got it on, does it? So really happy with that one. Then I got some like accessories and just little bits and pieces, and I did also get, which I haven't even took out of the packet yet, these Disney Stitch and Angel pyjamas. Well, they're sort of like a loungewear pyjama set. I did go for the large, which is 14 to 16, just because I know, obviously, as I said with that top, Primark can be a little bit iffy with their sizes, and with them being pyjamas, I really wanted them to be comfortable. So these were £15, which is the most I think I've ever spent on anything in Primark. They've got sort of a cuffed leg to them and a long sleeve top. They're in a nice lilac colour, they've got a few silver stars on there. They are really soft, they're nice and thin, so they won't get too hot. I hate when you wear like thick fluffy pyjamas over winter, and you've got the heating on as well because it's winter, and you just get too warm. So these should be nice and warm and cosy, but they're not too thick, you're not going to get like roasted in them. So I really like those. I'm saving them for when it gets to be like properly winter, so I've tried not to wear them yet. And then I'm a bit of a sucker for socks, Disney socks and fluffy socks especially. So I did get quite a few pairs of them. So I got these trainer socks, which I wear my trainers a lot now for taking the dog for a walk. So I got these Disney ones. These were £3 for 3 pairs. So you've got your plain Mickey, your Mickey heads, and these ones have got like a little Mickey with Oh Boy on there. I do really like Primark socks. They're really cheap and they're really comfortable. So I got those ones, and then I also got these with Donald on. These are actually a bit of a thicker sock. They feel really good quality, and the Donald on there is embroidered, if you can see that. I'll see if I can show you on there the picture of the 3 different styles, because I haven't took them out the packet yet. I find it so hard to find Donald Duck things in the UK, and he's my absolute favourite. Quite often when you get stuff with Donald on, it's either just Angry Donald, which I don't like, or it's really cheap looking, which I think a lot of the stuff in Primark is that's got Donald on. So I got these were £4 for 3 pairs. And then the last ones I got were these for £2.50. They are just a couple of pair of really soft, not fluffy socks, but thicker winter socks with a little bit of a sort of fluffy edge to them. I love wearing fluffy socks around the house in winter. My feet get so cold when I'm in this house, especially now when I'm working from home and I'm sitting in the dining room a lot, which isn't carpeted. My feet get so cold, so these are going to come in really handy over winter. I got this sort of dusky pink one that was £2, as you can see with the little knot. It's sort of like a ribbed velour fabric. I don't have anything yet that this would really go with, but I thought even just with like a black dress and black tights, it could add a little bit of colour. If I sort of paired it with like a dusky pink clutch bag, I thought that might look quite nice. And then I did get this one as well. This one I actually had in mind for going with the dress that I showed you, because it's a similar sort of blue. This is sort of like a waffly textured fabric. It is a little bigger, like chunkier than the headbands I normally wear. This again was £2. And I'm still not sold on it, which is why I didn't wear it when I wore the dress the other night. I can't make my mind up if it's just a bit too chunky for my head. So I'm not 100% sold on that yet, but I do love the colour. And for £2, even if I never wear it, it's not really much lost. Then the last couple of bits are just sort of random bits and pieces. So I've got a pack of 3 scrunchies. I'm really into scrunchies at the moment, rather than just using like plain elastic bobbles. And I thought these were really nice autumny colours. This was only £2 for the pack of 3. And then also picked up a pack of Disney notebooks. This was £2 for 3 notebooks. I haven't actually even took them out yet to see what the designs are, but it is the sort of collection, I don't know if you've seen it in Primark, it's this sort of like globe world Mickey. and I do like a lot of the things that are in that collection, so I thought for £2, I'm obsessed with notebooks. I have far too many that I never use, but I just thought they could come in handy, especially because they're like handbag size. So I picked up one of these Disney Princess face masks. This was again £2. I'm starting a sort of face mask collection in preparation for next year. Once it hits January and it's sort of getting a bit closer to the wedding, I want to start trying to take better care of my skin than I do now, because I'm a bit useless at the minute really with skincare. So I thought even if like once a week I do a face mask on the lead up to the wedding, that should hopefully get my skin looking slightly better. And I've just been collecting loads of different ones that do different things so I can try them and see what works for me. So this one is with rose water for calming, healthy, glowing skin, which who doesn't want to be glowing on their wedding day? But yeah, excited to try that. And then I also got, which I've now used, so it's all sort of unfolded, this Mickey shopper bag. It has really sort of good sturdy handles, they're not the flimsy ones, and they're not stitched on, they're like part of the bag. I hate when you get the reusable shopper bags that the handles are stitched on them, and if you put slightly too much in, they start to sort of fray away and the handles snap. This one can't do that. It's like the sketch design Mickey, where it has the little like notes as if they're like concept designs, and then it does come folded up in this little bag. So when you're not using it, you can fold it back into this and just pop that in your handbags. That's really useful. And the last thing, I have to admit, I did get a bit conned into this by the tills. You know when they have stuff lined up by the tills and you're waiting in a queue and you notice something and think, yeah, I'll have that. That's what happened with this one. I don't have a clue where I'm going to put it or what I'm going to do with it, but it was £1.50 and I just thought it was really cute. It's got the pink and creamy colours, which we do have on a lot of the accessories in our living room, so it might end up somewhere in there, I don't know. But it's just this little sort of hanging plaque that has Mickey and Minnie sitting back to back, and it says, "With you is the best place to be." And I just thought that was such a cute phrase, and because I'm in sort of like wedding planning mode, I'm loving anything that's to do with sort of romance and marriage and love, and it just caught my eye, and I'm a sucker for things like that, and I just picked it up. £1.50 though, so can't really go wrong with a bargain like that. And that is everything that I bought. So I hope you enjoyed that little mini haul at the end of that, and if not, I hope you at least enjoyed the Liverpool portion of the video. If you're not subscribed already, please do hit that subscribe button. I will be putting videos up anytime we go anywhere else. We had a brilliant time in Manchester, which you'll have already seen, and in Liverpool, which obviously you've seen in this vlog. I would definitely recommend Ghetto Golf, definitely recommend Beauty and the Beast, and also the food places we went to. And yeah, as I say, please do subscribe. It means the world to me when I get new subscribers or when I see people watching my videos. And I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'll see you next time. Bye.